What up, everybody? Welcome back to Don't Be Kurt. And as you can see behind me, we have a C5 Corvette. So, little story behind this one, a little personal story. So this Corvette belonged to my uncle who passed away a couple years ago. This was his prized possession and loved this thing, would be waxing it all day, all the time. And as he started to get sick or whatever, he had driven it less and less and less. In fact, one of the jokes about this car was he wouldn't let anybody touch it. And towards the end, he was like, "Hey, Kurt, you want to take this thing for a spin? Let me know what you think," which was hilarious to me because all this time I could never get in this car. But anyways, we're here now because it needs some love. So it's been sitting here for a little while. I'm gonna get it going for some family members, and I'm gonna kind of walk through the journey. I'm not really familiar with vets outside of what I've seen on other channels, such as Cletus McFarlane. Of course, those are race vets or whatever. But I figure as many times I've seen them pull out an engine from the junkyard and seeing all the stuff they've done, maybe I've learned a little bit of what to do on some general maintenance to get this car going. So the first thing, as we look at this car, for sitting here for a while, is that it is in severe need of just a wash. Let's just get this thing cleaned up, and to do so, we're gonna bring it back to my house where I have some car wash stuff and pressure washers and foam cannons and all that good stuff to kind of get this thing shining. It's much easier to work on a car when it's clean. We all know that story, so that'll be the first step. Now, in order to do that, I have driven the race mini here, little jet, with let's look through the window here. Jumper cables, jump pack, and last I remembered on this car, it needed some coolant, so I brought the jug of some Dex Cool here to kind of get it going and get it where we need to, where we can move it just a couple blocks away from where it is now at my aunt's house, back home to my house. Also to note, we can't go very far with these tires at all. I mean, when I say we're just going down the block, that's it. As you guys can see, these tires are severely dry rotted, so we are just going to creep along, get to my house, and probably after washing it, well, definitely after washing it, put an order in for some new tires that aren't dry rotted. That just kind of shows you how long this car has been sitting. All right, so we're gonna get in this hood, get this thing jumped, get this thing cleaned up, and then go from there. All right, so we got the jump pack on the battery. Just gonna sit here and take it all in before we turn the key. Just put some coolant in there. The coolant reservoir was completely empty, so we got some coolant in there. Probably need to be bled or whatever, but we'll take care of that later. Like, again, we're just going a couple blocks down the road to get this thing washed up. All right, jump pack's not quite strong enough, so we got the mini going at it with the jump pack. We're just gonna build up a little charge and see if we can get it going. One of the issues though, this car's been sitting for a while. It's got a half tank of old gas, so once it starts, we also got to think about getting some fuel stabilizer in here, something to kind of help it out so we can burn this gas off. All right, a little bit of charging, we're running. As you can hear, the engine sounds smooth, no excessive lifter noise, oil's flowing good. We're gonna take a look inside and see what we got going. So you see, looking at the dash, we got good volt, got good oil pressure, we ready to roll. So we got it coming behind us now, driving to my house to get the car washed. So we legitimately got straight to work. As you'll see here coming up, this car was filthy, and thankfully with the pressure washer, we were able to make some progress fairly quickly. sure you all have seen many videos like this, or a barn find car or whatever, and it's amazing the amount of dirt that came out of every nook and cranny. Like, you couldn't spray enough. Now for the fun. Getting the foam can now after hosing down and getting as much dirt as we thought removed, and now we're gonna do a little sudsing. Of course, it's fun. I mean, who doesn't like a bubble bath? Alright, I know that's corny, whatever, sorry. Now we rinse it after sudsing. Things are looking a lot better. So mind you, this is just a wash. We still gotta do the basic maintenance, oil change, fluid swap, check those coolant systems, see if there's a leak, why was it so low on coolant, fresh battery, fresh tires, and hey, even though it's been sitting for quite a while, this car might be roadworthy with minimal effort. We also did a little cleaning of the engine bay. The thing was hella dusty, hella dirty. So it's not perfect, but at least it's not gross to work in. I mean, there's a lot more work to do, obviously. After washing and then a little bit of driving, battery's dead. So we're gonna jump it again, put it back in the spot. So batteries, tires, fluid swap, belt change. And then we got a funny thing with the relay going on the windshield wiper, so we'll get that going, and that should be it. Not too exciting, but I figured I'd share with you guys what we're doing. After one more jump start, there we go. So we're cleaned up. I'm gonna check back in as we make a little more progress. But this is episode 1. Hopefully 4 episodes, and we'll be done. All right, so just taking another quick look. The job is done. Car looks much better. Now I know it's a white car, so it didn't look that dirty, but you know, it was filthy. So now to put it back until we're ready to get the next steps done. As you see, we're moving. And that's that. A little smoky from riding, you know, burning off some stuff from sitting there. We got it washed, did a little drive around the block. Everything feels good. Good oil pressure. Still got a little coolant, so we're gonna put some more coolant next time. But for now, that's it, y'all. So if you like this type of stuff, cars that are affordable, secondhand luxury, secondhand sports cars, subscribe, tell your friends, like, share, do all that. And anyways, thanks for watching. This is Kurt on Don't Be Kurt. And maybe this time you should be me. This isn't a bad investment. A C5 Corvette, especially one that's been in the family, it deserves some time. Catch y'all later.